the kind of logistics of it, but I wanted you to hear an insider's perspective too. So I don't know who wants to talk first. Adrian?
All right, so first and foremost, thank you guys for having us here. So I'm going to talk about my experience through pathways to college. So I remember when I got out of prison and I went to Homeboy, I learned sustainability and accountability. So I started as a former trainee because coming from that background, coming out of prison, I wasn't used to following rules. I wasn't used to allowing people telling me what to do because my thought was if I. So I remember my first semester in college, like it was just like a handful of us that were like the first, like you said, like the first generation, first wave of homeboys that actually attended ELAC. So when we got there, I was scared, I was terrified. I remember my first day in class. I was scared. You know? The professor was talking, she was like, "You're to your left, but you're right," because these students are going to stuck with you for the final semester. Make sure you change emails and phone numbers for like that in case you miss. You could catch up on your assignments, you know. So I felt bad. I looked to my left, I looked to my right. Nobody took the initiative, nobody approached me. They were terrified due to the fact that you carried that negative stigma. But thanks to the classes that I had already received at Mobile Industries, I was well prepared. So instead of actually giving up, that was my motivating factor that enabled me to proceed, not miss one day, follow through with all my assignments, meet up with my teachers. So I took my first semester, and at the same time, I was a part-time student, so I was working at home full-time still. So my first semester, boom, I aced both of my classes. My second semester, again, I aced both of my classes. After that, that semester, something weird happened. One of my sociology teachers, at first, I guess he thought I was bullshitting. Like his belief system was that I was there just to bullshit maybe for the women, or I wasn't taking it seriously. But when he seen that I was the first one in class and the last one to leave, that I was actually doing research, turning my paperwork on time, he became like my mentor. You know, so he went from disliking me. I could have been the first one with my hand up, and he still wouldn't pick me. Other people raising their hands, he never picked me. So eventually, when as time progressed, he started seeing that I was serious. You know? So out of 60-something students, there was like about 15 plus left. So I was blessed, I finished. He became like my mentor. Thanks to him, I never imagined or pictured myself going to university at all. So he started opening up my mind to education, to a lot of different things. And I would always go back, talk to Brittany, and it got to that point that I started dreaming big. Like, why is it that I can't sit and I can't go to UC? What makes me different from the next individual? You know? So, next thing you know, I remember I'm having this conversation with Hector, right? And I'm sitting in his office, and I was going to drop out from school because I was looking for that sustainability in my job. Because in order for me to go to school, I don't live with my mom. I don't have that support system. I had to make a decision, you know. And I remember Hector telling me, "Look, I know where you find yourself at, brother, but you know what? No matter what, like, you never sit in there, go to education time." After that, I went home and I started thinking. Sure enough, I talked to Brittany. She picked my classes for the final semester. So here I am again. I had to make a decision whether I was going to stay homeless or continue my education. But because I don't have kids, I was like, you know what? Like, there's been times where I've been in worse situations where I've been homeless, and I didn't care then. Why should I care now? Something that's deep in my soul. So fair enough, I took that risk. But by that time, I had already joined student government. So as I became part of the student government, my advisor seen that I would always work. I was working graveyards. I would come home after switching, after doing a graveyard shift. I would come home, go to my ASU meetings, go to my classes. So eventually, I let go of my job. She seen that I was hustling, that I was trying. Like a month later, I was blessed enough that she offered me a job on campus. By that time, talking to Brittany, she was helping me make certain decisions on my life. So by that time, I became part of the honor student. that time certain students from UC Berkeley was talking to me, and it's been a crazy transition because like there's so many opportunities. Just recently I went to Washington D.C. I went to St. Louis, and every time I'm out there on those trips, I take a step back and I imagine like, damn, like I never pictured myself out here because my belief system was doing 25 live or getting killed in the hood. You know? So every time I'm out there, I reflect and I realize how education has made a great impact on my life. Most importantly, if it wasn't for the baby, if it wasn't for Hector, if it wasn't for Homeboy Industries, I would have never took that chance on myself and I would have never gone to college. Why? Because that wasn't part of my belief system. Why? Because I'm the first generation for my family to go to college. So now, like I said, I'm involved with the Honor Center. I'm involved with student government. Hopefully by the fall of life, but instead of combining, I agree big, you know, of course I want to go to Harvard. I know that most people go to Harvard, go to Berkeley, go to Stanford. I know I have to dedicate myself. So like when it comes to a Friday, Saturday night, Sunday night, like what the gentleman was saying here, like I'll go out, like if I gotta volunteer or I gotta do certain things, I pretty much I stay home. I study. Yeah, I get bored, I trip out, but I know that I have to make a certain lifestyle change on my life. You know? So on a daily basis, like I just think about my dreams in the future. You know? So thanks to pathways to college, like if it wasn't for them, like I would never been at home with this.
David, so joining Pathways College has been a very good experience for me. Since youth, going through the juvenile system and heading straight to prison, and then hasn't really been something I want to go back to. But as soon as I joined Pathways College, at first I was like, man, I want to go to college. Like, no one's gonna like that ain't for me. That's never been in my family. No one's ever been to college. Like, why me? Like, it's not written for me. It's not in my agenda. But I remember a friend told me, if you never, how do you say it? If you never made a mistake, then that means you never tried nothing new. And I thought about that, and I'm like, damn, all my life I've made mistakes, and that's what it got me to. So why not? Why not try this? Why? And I remember Brittany. I didn't know how to enroll. I would always ask questions like, "Hey, like, what's the first step?" Like, but I'll just lag. I'll lag, and I'll just talk about it. I would never be about it. And I remember a friend, Lewis, pulled me aside one day, and he's just like, "Man, like, what's up, man? Join. Like, are you like, what do you kind of do with yourself, David? Like, you talk about having good dreams, like you have good intentions, but you never want to take that next step. And I see it in you, and I care about you. And I thought about it, and I told myself, you're right. I was released in December 2015. So that summer, I was released December 2014. So that summer, I enrolled into my first class, and through Pathways to College, I was able to get linked up in class for other homies, and other people from Homeboys was involved in. So I didn't feel I wasn't left out. I had people I knew next to me, and I halfway through my first class, I was like, man, like I was always trying to find that excuse to stop going, to give up. But having the support from other people that were in the same program as me, they helped me push through, and I passed my first class with an A. Then I was like, you know what, Brittany, I want to try taking more classes. I want to see if I can challenge myself. And she enrolled me into 2 more classes. She enrolled me into 2 classes for the fall. And then spring comes, and I'm like, man, Brittany, like, I did good. Like, now I want to do more. I want to go to that next level. So she enrolled me into 3 classes, and I'm passing them with A's and B's right now. And it's just from the program, Catholic College, has just always pushed me to go to that next level, to want more, to tell myself, like, I could be educated too. Like, why not? Like, why can't I be accepted into a college? Because that's all. I never thought I would be accepted into a college because the way I look, where I grew up, my background, and benefit experience, and hopefully I could touch other people to go to. Okay.
Thank you. You guys can stay up if you want, and maybe you guys can come up for a minute. If anyone has any questions, by all means. Kind of put this panel together because all of these organizations have a connection to Incarcerated too. Project Rebound, as Jason mentioned, has been running almost 50 years now at San Francisco State, and we're just about to start it next year here at Cal State LA. And of course, Lewis has been running the FIP project here for some years now, so we're already doing that, and hopefully think about applying to Cal State LA too. We get some of those 50 people that are going to ELAC to come down here to Cal State LA to go to school. So, we have a close relationship with Homeboy, and, we just want to make sure that we keep moving in the right direction here. So, anybody has any questions?
You talked about being scared going into college. I guess what were you scared of?
Scared of? Well, I was scared just of the atmosphere because my whole life I was living in my little bubble. For example, like I grew up from an early age, I got initiated into gangs. So my perception, I know how men's gang member thinks, I know how he acts, I know how it was around me, I can be myself because it's kind of like, we're kind of like a photocopy, like we all resemble the same values, same traditions. So I don't have to pretend to be something that I'm not when I'm with him because I was about the same way. Like your heart, it's your heart. But when it comes to school, in a different environment, I had to sit and I had to actually do something that I never done. Like I was by myself. I wasn't close to those around me. That was support my behavior, where they would babysit me pretty much. I was out there by myself, trying something different, something that's not in the normal. So when I was afraid, when I was going to school, I was intimidated. I didn't know what to expect. It was like I never went to a regular high school. I thought my GP was written. So that was my first time in the class. I didn't know what it was going to be like, or what to expect. So I was afraid of what was going on.
Can I speak a little bit to that? It seems crazy, like because some of the cats we know, and us personally, we walk some of the, like on the roughest yard they've ever had. But why would we be intimidated to come to a university, which is a lot more of a peaceful place, right? But there's little nuances that go into it that make us feel a little like we're being looked at or judged, and then sometimes we feel like people are going to say, you're not smart enough to even belong here, right? But I know of guys I work with, he ended up getting his master's degree too. But why, when he started out, he had 10 years in the Fed, and then as soon as he got out, released from there, the state came and picked him up for another 10. But when he got out, he come to campus, and he got his first laptop, right? And what Rebound does is hook him up with mentors, so he learned how to write college-style paper, MLA, APA stuff, right? But most of us, we're still writing our papers out by hand, right? And afraid of this little piece of technology. So I had to tell him one day we were sitting in the building said, I said, wait a minute, you could turn on the laptop home for the mentor. He said, no, I don't know this, you know, he was afraid of this technology. And I know he had this hard part. I said, you can't kill me. You just got to do it 20 years. And you afraid of this little piece of equipment here? He said, you know, you're right. You're right. He had to get that touch of reality to realize I'm not going to let this little piece of equipment whip me. And it took that sometimes a little piece of heart to heart and sharing that intricate conversation and on a respectful level for him to get past that hump. So, I mean, that's just one thing. Technology and then the people around you feeling like you won't fit in is weird. It's hard and it's difficult. But it's just a part of the process.
No, actually, I'll say something about that too, trying to give you guys a little bit of advice. It may sound like, real great to go to these top tier schools and, I went to like all top 5 programs and stuff, but there's also something to be said to go somewhere where there are people like you, like somewhere like here, with San Francisco State, we have homies here that are already students here, so you don't have to pretend to be somebody else. If you're on a campus where people like you are there already, you'll be accepted for who you are. I bet you, I was from a neighborhood too. I bet you I can find a professor at Stanford that was from a neighborhood and that understands, what you went through and how you feel, So it's a balance, trying to walk like a dog, but at the same time, not give up who you are.
So like lately, for example, like every day is a growing topic. So lately, I've been reading, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the new Sheriff Alexander, the new Jim Crow. So it has allowed me to reflect how I've been part of that case system. So in fact, based on that case system and that oppression, knowing that when I get out of prison, I have to deal with housing, with education, affecting my credit record, just in general. Those are obstacles that has allowed me to just remain oppressed and not believe in myself. But through certain obstacles and certain counseling and now education, it has allowed me to actually reflect, think about my next approach. And like I said, it's good being around homies and people that walking and are here making a difference. Like that's a blessing. That's just like those are role models for us, But it's about breaking out that comfort zone because that's what implements growth. And that's a process, like we go out, it's a learning process and it just shows like the power of education.
You all do it.
Something we try to do in the beginning processes of pathways to college is put a bunch of students that are maybe first-time students in the same class together. So David said his first semester he was a little more comfortable because he looked to his left and right and there were people from our workplace going to school with him. And the longer I do schedules now, I'll say, oh, well, so-and-so's in this class and it works with your schedule. No, I'm cool with it. I can do it by myself. Like, sometimes they want to be, it takes a while for them to, or for anyone really, to go through something until you're comfortable enough to know you can do it yourself. And then sometimes it's fun to be with people too. Like next semester, there's at least 5 or 6 of the homeboys in a theater class together. And it's going to be hilarious. But anyway, the support system is cool, but I think Adrian's point is valid as well, that breaking out of a system that you've been placed into by our broader society, like knowing you don't have to stay where society's put you is a really empowering thing.
I'm going to actually cut it off because we're a little bit over time right now. So thank you so much for coming.